We got some more teams to talk about. We got the Bulls now.
The Bulls, out of all the teams that aren't trying to get a championship, I feel like the Bulls are the biggest winners. And by teams that are trying to get the championship, obviously Lakers, the Heat now, and then the Nets, Suns, stuff like that. But for mid-level teams, I feel like the Bulls did a great job of just trying to get into contention, trying to play competitive basketball again.
Yeah.
So let's start off with their signings. So right when free agency kicked, I was refreshing Woj and Shams all day, and then Lonzo Ball, 4 years, 85 mil. I thought this was an absolute steal because this was a sign-in trade.
Yeah.
So they got Lonzo Ball, a great young point guard he fits what the Bulls really need. We'll talk about that later. But let's talk about this fucking Pelicans this sign-in trade. They got Lonzo Ball for Garrett Temple, Tomas Satoransky, and his second-round pick.
Yeah, that's a steal. Daylight robbery, bro.
Glad I'm not a Pelicans fan.
God damn, versus the daylight robbery, man. God.
I mean, so out of Tomas Satoransky is a solid role player in the NBA, in my opinion. He was starting for the Bulls for a little bit, only because they desperately needed playmaking because Kobe White's like a very score-first point guard, and the Chicago Bulls offense was like their offense and defense were so bad. Like their best defender in their starting five, in my opinion, probably consensus opinion, was Patrick Williams, the fucking rookie. Like if your rookie is your best defender, like
that's sad, dude.
Well, what is your squad doing, right? So
yeah.
So and then there was no playmaking. It was almost no. The offense was a mess. I feel like their best playmaker was Thaddeus Young, who's a good playmaker at the 4 position, but you don't want Thaddeus Young being your best playmaker, right?
Yeah, that's kind of suck. This kind of
so that's why I feel like Lonzo Ball fits what the Bulls need perfectly, because the 3 things they need is playmaking. Lonzo Ball's a good playmaker. You need good defense. I feel like he could be an all defensive player next year, right? Especially on the Bulls, he could really showcase his defense. Yeah. And then they also need spacing for Levine to drive. Patrick Williams and Lonzo Ball, 38% 3-point shooter. So, yeah, I feel like this is like a match made in heaven. It's like I remember I told you, because I'm a big Lonzo fan, right? And I told you like what teams I want Lonzo to go. Remember, I said Chicago or New York, and he went to Chicago. So that's perfect.
Dude, that's crazy, yo. But now they got DeMar DeRozan too, Lonzo, and they got Caruso. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, so the Bulls, they needed more playmaking. Lonzo is good, and then now you're adding a secondary playmaker.
Yeah,
DeMar DeRozan. So I feel like this was another good deal on both sides. Even though normally, okay, we'll just talk about the deal first. DeMar DeRozan went to the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls sent away Thaddeus Young, a first-round pick, and 2 second-round picks.
Yeah.
So, DeMar DeRozan, he's kind of worth more than this package, but the Spurs would have lost DeMar DeRozan if they didn't do the sign-and trade.
Yeah, anymore. I remember.
So this was still a dub for the Spurs. Like,
yeah,
this at least you got a first-round pick. At least you get something back, right?
Yeah, you get some stuff back.
The Lonzo Ball package, like Tomas Satoransky, like I would much rather just re-sign Lonzo Ball, right? Because he was a restricted free agent.
Yeah,
I would have much rather just re-sign Lonzo and be done with it. But at least the Bulls got back, and Thaddeus Young, you could eventually flip him into a contending piece. So
that's true.
And then we could also talk about their 2 other acquisitions. Kind of breaks my heart, Laker fan, but they got Alex Caruso now, 4 years, 37 mil.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, man?
I feel like that was a decent pickup for the Bulls. For Caruso as well. Like I know, like I want, obviously, as a Laker fan and a Nets fan, like I obviously wanted the Lakers to keep Caruso. Fuck KC, KCP's eye, bro. Fuck Kuzma, bro. But like Caruso going to the Bulls, I don't know. I feel like this shows kind of the Bulls. They want to, I like you said, they want to show like either Levine, like, yo, we're serious about trying to become a contender. Maybe you can stay with us and we can work something out, something like that. In my opinion, is kind of what they want to do. Is like they're signing some decent, like some good players, some role players that are able to, do more than just, stick to their role. Because I know Caruso is really good defensively. He can grab boards, he'll slash for you, hit some threes for you if he needs it. But I think his overall move to sign Caruso is to kind of just show like, hey, we really want to become a contending team in the near future. Um, but yeah, you should probably stay with us, Levine. Don't go to Lakers, bro. Don't go to Lakers, man. Like some stuff like that. I feel that seems reasonable to me. Like like that's what I would expect it to happen. Yeah. But yeah, kind of have to see what happens now.
So where do you think? Where do you have the Bulls in the playoffs next year?
I definitely see the Bulls being like fifth, sixth seed, maybe.
60.
Yeah, fifth, sixth seed.
Me too. I think they'll outside of the top three, and then I feel like the Sixers, even if they keep Ben Simmons, they'll
Yeah,
still be a higher seed than the Bulls.
yeah,
So they're not going to be top four, and then they're going to contend with Pacers who are coming back. The Raptors. Did the Raptors get better? No, they lost Lowry. The
yeah.
Raptors. The Hornets. Washington's out of it. Oh yeah, so I could see them being in the fifth or sixth seed. But Atlanta's going to be up there too.
Oh yeah, Atlanta for
So
sure.
they'll probably be around that fifth to eighth seed. Another team that is going to be around that area is the New York Knicks.